Okay, hello. Welcome to the channel. My name is Michael. So today I'm going to look at the prototype that I got a hold of for the GT4 made by LUMINTOP. Now I can't stress enough, this is a prototype. So we'll come into production hopefully, but just not yet. I believe there's only 2 in the world at the moment, but hopefully there'll be lots more. So this is my first review, so bear with me. It's all a brand new experience. So we've done some testing on it and the figures are quite good. So 26,500 lumens after 30 seconds, and then we had 425 kcd after 30 seconds. So it's got some decent throw. The initial turn on, when I turned it on, we hit 29,500 lumen, and we sat at 32 degrees Celsius. The head was, I'd had it on for about a minute and then I turned it off, and then when I turned it back on, I got that figure, 29.5. So it was already up to 32 degrees. So after 5 minutes, she hit 68 degrees, and then it was way too hot. The handle was hot, everything was hot, battery carrier was hot, but I think that it didn't back down at all electronically. I don't believe it had the ability in this particular light to back down. I think the lumens did drop down to 21,000, but I think that was because of heat. But anyways, I'm sure the production run will be just fine. But anyways, you'll know because the handle will get very hot, and you should probably turn it off at that point. But anyways, so the dimensions, it's kind of similar to the original GT. We'll show it this way. So, and then like this, and end on if you want. But very big, very sturdy. That is what the GT series pretty much is, the big ones. Very happy with it. 5700 Kelvin LEDs, XHP 70.2. I shall show this. Yep. Well centered, it's a nice beam. You'll see that in the videos I took last night. I'll put them in this video. Now the dimensions, 325 long, 56 for the handle, and 133 millimeters for the head, which is, yeah, as I said, very similar to the GT. It weighs 3 kilos and 71 grams, if you want to get very specific. Now, the batteries are 18650 high drain batteries. I measured it at 16.76 for the pack. Now, the design of the battery carrier is interesting. I like it, it's very nice. I believe they would have done it this way just because of the sheer amount of power that's going through it. But you see, nice carrier, similar to the other GTs, but this end is different. So it screws, so coming back, and so it takes the pressure off the batteries, so you can get them out, and then you wind it back in and make contact. Now, when you do this, I don't know if it's all, as I said, prototype. So when you get the run, I'm sure it'll be a bit smoother than this, but you've got to make sure they're really tight, quite tight, and sort of massage them a little bit to get them in line, and then it's on. In my videos, I've had to tighten the cap a little bit more to get it to contact to hit, and to get it to light up. But you know, you get used to that. It's still very nice. So if you'd like to have a look in the end, I don't know if you can really see much there. Sorry. Walking back in. Now, she gives the double flash to show that it's made contact. The button does illuminate green, so when I'm finished with it, just like the other GTs, I back it off, and then obviously it goes out, breaks the contact, and it won't drain your batteries overnight. It has ramp, So, and then gives a little flash when it gets its top and it comes back down. Double click, and yep, that's the turbo, I guess you would say. So, and triple tap seems to be a very faint SOS. I'll show that. I don't know what really SOS flashes look like. I assume it looks like this, but anyhow, that's probably what it is. So, yeah, it's pretty much the gist of it. Now, overall, I'm very happy with this light. I think it's a wonderful light. I'm glad they went the 4 reflector option. Oh, I think that's fantastic, actually. The only thing I'd be wondering about, if possible, will there be a version where we can have SBT 90.2? I had to ask, I had to talk about it. That LED is just a freak. Hopefully we'll see many more lights with that LED. It's just a hardcore LED, and I think this light would really benefit. I guess you know, maybe you could have 2 versions. Take nothing away from the XHP 70.2, fantastic little emitter, strong, plenty of light. It's fantastic. She's a bit heavy, but it is what it is. I mean, you know that when you buy it. Very well made. The threads are nice and smooth, like all the LUMINTOP manufacturing. They all do. They do a great job. Very smooth with all their lights. The great anodizing, I believe it's anodizing 3, the hard anodizing. I have actually accidentally tapped this a couple of times on other lights and left no marks. So just saying. Yeah, so fantastic. You got your little clip there for your strap if you'd like to throw it over your shoulder and all that sort of jazz. Now I'll get to some videos now and show you outside a day and then night comparison. It is a bit difficult. Last night it did rain, but I did what I could. So, but anyway, this is my first review. If you liked it, put a like, tap like. That'd be fantastic. And I'm going to try to get one review done each week. Sometimes it won't be reviews. Sometimes we do something a little bit random. But I've been putting this off for quite a while, and I've decided to finally just bite the bullet and do some reviews. Now, if you're wondering about some of the gear that I use to test, and if you get different numbers to what I've gotten, not a problem. As I said, I'm only just starting out, but I bought what I thought would be the best. So I've got a Mavlux 5032 light meter. That's expensive, and it is a nice little bit of gear. It's made by Gossen. I've got and I've also, just in case you're wondering about the ranges that I tell you about when I'm doing my videos, I've bought a Range Master 2700B made by Leica. You can see that. That is just a fantastic little thing. But and you just, the laser hits an object, tap the button, tells you how far it is, accurate. A lot of shooters use them. Yeah, fantastic little bit of gear. And then I've got my little Digitech heat gun, and it seems to be quite good, quite accurate. I like it. But yeah, and so that's pretty much the gist of it. All right, we'll have a look. Thank you, and if you want to see more, just subscribe. Enjoy your day. See ya. Righto, here's the daytime view. The dams are about 65 metres away. Okay, I'll have to be relatively quick about this because I don't want to upset the neighbours. But in my left hand I'll have the X9R Marauder, and then in my right hand I'll have the GT4, the prototype. I'll just put them straight on high and show you the trees, show you around a little bit, and I'll switch them off. That's that X9 Armour order. And you can see the GT9, sorry, GT4. But you can tell it's got the 4 reflectors. You see the dam quite easy there. But that seriously lights everything up. That is a lot. Righto, shut that off. Daytime view. As luck would have it, it's starting to rain. Anyway, let's get this done. So you can see my car lights behind me, but I'll just put the GT4 prototype to full beams again and have a nice look. What is going on here? Righto, here we go. That is plenty of light. Sorry about the poor filming, but this is like my first review, so I'm sure the more reviews I do, the better I get at it. Righto. That is a lot of light. You can just see everything. Righto. Turn him off now. Righto, so this is the view at the daytime. So those dams about 250 metres and the trees just there are about 90 metres. It's a nice morning actually. It's not a bad view either. Righto, at a different location. We'll be quick again because there's more neighbours on this side. Here we go. Jesus, that's a lot of light. Don't know if you can see the dams down below. That is plenty of light. Sorry about the rain. Not much I can do about that. Nice.